For the past 35 years, Cornerstone Church has been committed to helping people take their next step with Jesus. And during that time, we've met at multiple locations across the Prescott area. And so our first location was right here on West Whipple Street, where the Kokopelli Eye Center used to be located. And we gathered as a church here for over 10 years. In the early 2000s, we purchased our Rosser campus and moved our church here. But in a few short years, we grew rapidly and we had to relocate our services and keep this as our base of operations in the city. Since 2012, we've been gathering on Sundays to worship here at the Jim and Linda Lee Performing Arts Center at Yavapai College. For over 600 Sundays, we've set up and torn down and gathered as a church in this place. But ever since we couldn't gather in person during the pandemic, we knew that our time being portable was coming to an end. And so for the last several years, we've been searching for a place that we could call home in a permanent way. We've looked at existing buildings. We've talked to churches who are looking to sell their buildings. We've looked at a number of pieces of land, and every time each of those options did not fit our needs. They would have required us to compromise our vision or our values. They would have cost more than we had to make possible. Until now. Today, I am standing on a beautiful piece of property that we have a contract on as the future home of Cornerstone Church. This piece of property, 11 acres, located on the corner of Landmark and Assurance Way, off Larry Caldwell and the 89A, will be the future home of Cornerstone Church. For over 12 years, we have not had one place to call home. And we are excited about the future of this place to become that. Now, we've put a ton of information for you about this opportunity on our website. You can visit right now, prescottcornerstone.com/land. And there's a ton of information there. We've got a timeline. We've got answers to many of your questions. We've got some details and a schedule about some upcoming meetings and opportunities you'll have to hear more. And you will have a voice in this decision if you're a member. Our members, according to our bylaws, are the only ones who can approve the purchase of a piece of property and any loan that is needed to take out to purchase the piece of property. Because of your generosity and because of our team's fiscal discipline, we have a substantial savings account that will go a long way in making a down payment for this. But we will need to take out a small loan to cover the remainder of the cost. For those of you who are wondering about an opportunity to give, that time will come, but we're not there yet. Right now, it's about moving through a 120-day inspection period to explore this land and get all of our questions answered. We're in the process of interviewing architects to help us in that process, and we will keep you updated throughout this summer and fall. And there'll come an opportunity for our members to gather together and vote on moving forward with this piece of property. But I think I can speak for you that this is incredibly exciting. We are pumped about this opportunity and to finally be here. So we're going to ask you to do two things. One, we're going to ask you to pray as we go through this next few months into the month of November, that God would reveal each step of the way peace and clarity, that he would unify us together. And then secondly, we'd encourage you to go to prescottcornerstone.com/land to get all of your questions answered. And if for some reason you don't find the answer you're looking for there, we'd encourage you to use the form there to submit your question. Our elders are available every Sunday, and we are excited for what God is doing in our church right now. So thank you so much for your partnership, and keep praying.